the game after what you were going through with the team. Did it remind you of why you started playing this game back then when you were a kid growing up?
Yeah, it did actually. Just the appreciation that you get from being out here. Obviously, the availability is always amazing. So just waking up, grateful to do what I love to do. Waking up actually wanting to go to work, I feel like that's a bit underappreciated because a lot of people like to do, have to do a lot of things that they don't want. And shout out those people, obviously. But as for me, I'm happy for this opportunity. The availability that I've had throughout the years, it's been amazing. It sucked not being here, but I'm embracing every moment now.
You have family here. How much does that help you too, just to get the appreciation of playing ball and that kind of thing?
I love that for them as well. You know what I'm saying? They get to see ball. They love ball, obviously. And just having a great time, just the camaraderie, being a fan again, and things of that nature, just being able to camaraderie, to mesh with the other families, just spark conversation. So when we get in the season, it's almost like, hey, good to see you again. And then the vibes are amazing. The energy is up, and when we get to the touchdowns at the home games, they're a bit more louder.
Clarence Steele, DLLS Cowboys. When was the last time you had to been stopped at practice after run for fighting as a team?
It's been a while. It's been a while, but I feel like that was really necessary. I honestly like what he's doing because we need discipline. We need to be able to go through that line. You know what I'm saying? We need to have that availability towards the team and then that aggressiveness at the same time to be able to be as mad and fight between the whistles, and then as soon as the whistle's done, like, we're going to line it up again, so I'll see you next play type. We need to have that type of energy, not we're going to get it done right here, right now, like, no matter what. So shout out Shotty for that, but as for us, we just got to be the best group that we can.
You guys like the scrappiness, and certainly you've been scrappy with some defensive backs. They've been scrappy with you.
Right. Yeah, that's not like it's not never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as for us, we just got to be able to, like, hone it in. Like, okay, that's what we on. All right, I'll see you next play. So go in a huddle, get your play, and then line up again. We finna do this again. Like, so we had that type of energy. Once we get to that point where we had that type of energy, we're gonna be a scary team.
What was the PG version of what Shotty's message? It looked like he had a few curse words.
Do we want to be champions? Because, like, throughout the years of us being here, talent was never the problem for us. It was always discipline. How do we, like, get ahead and not behind? You know what I'm saying? Now, how do we not shoot ourselves in the foot? How do we not hurt ourselves? Obviously, when the momentum is going our way, like, we need to continue to keep our foot on the pedal and make the right play and always think about the team.
CeeDee, Todd Archer with ESPN. Is it weird not having one-on-ones and 7-on-7?
Is it weird not having? Nah, because I'm used to it. I'm used to not having one-on-ones. But I will say, it's been fun, and the defense is definitely keeping us on our toes. It's having me read my keys, like, if the backer's dropping here, where's this guy going? So doing all that while playing fast is it get a bit annoying, but then, it's sharpening my tools.
When you've not had those drills like in the past, like, I think you guys, especially the one-on-ones in the red zone and stuff, I think you guys enjoyed that back and forth with the DBs.
Well, yeah, because I love getting on tails. Let me say that. I love embarrassing DBs, but obviously we got to be realistic. Like, how often are we going to get one-on-ones in the red zone? Granted, unless we're going against the top DB who their defensive coordinator loved the most, we find interest in that. We love that. So for us, it's just about being available for Dak. That's the most important thing, for one, and then understanding the zones, reading the zones, make sure that we're on the same page through it all. And then, when we get in the game, none of it is a surprise.
John Sure with The Athletic. Did you come out here with any part of your game that you maybe wanted to work on more than another?
Catch everything. That's my plan. Catch everything, and we'll see what happens after that.
When did you start thinking about that?
I've always been thinking it, but it's like moving with intent. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different than it just being a thought. You have it on paper. You see it every day. And then when you're going into the practice, you switch that mindset, you turn it on. So just remember.
Up to this point, how have you done?
I've done pretty good. I had one drop, I want to say, a couple of days ago. Sucked. I hate it. Made me start all the way over, but it is what it is.
Nick Harris, Forward Star Telegram. How how can you explain to anyone that's not running in this offense how George Pickens has really been able to help get you open? What have you seen now that the reps are really starting to stack?
I mean, it's pretty much night and day because if I have two guys on me, I can guarantee you the ball is going to him because we're on the same side. And if there's two guys on me, he's one-on-one. So do what you want with that info. But it's honestly fun. Just him understanding the process of taking what we do in meetings and then bringing it out on the field and him immediately having it click to him on the walkthroughs is kind of impressive. And I like that because I'm that type of receiver too. I find it fun and learning a new offense and figuring out how they're going to integrate me with it. So as for him, I'm proud of him for it. But I need him to keep doing it too.
Have you learned anything about Jaden Blue since he's been here?
He's fast. All right. He actually got great eyes. And by that, I mean he's patient. He lets the hole open up before he does, pick where he's going to go. But, he has great eyes. I saw it in pads, and I see it again in shell. So.
Shotty called Micah an elite competitor. And from our standpoint, I think if an elite competitor is not practicing, that could be kind of difficult. Obviously, you weren't here last year. For an elite competitor, how difficult is it to not be practicing?
This sucks. It's terrible, to be honest. But as for Micah, his is to dominate one player that's in front of him. So I feel like for him, it's just like whenever you let them shackles loose on him, he's going to be literally an uncaged tiger, or lion, essentially. So for him, just keep his head on right, stay positive throughout this whole thing. We know it's going to get figured out. And when it does, we're going to act like none of this happened. I'm going to ask him for $100,000. And he can't tell me no because he has it.
Use that $100,000 for.
See, now you being nosy. That's my money.
Just in Dallas Cowboys TV, obviously Jalen Tolbert's taken steps each year, but where do you feel like he's grown the most through the first couple of weeks?
He's being more aggressive when the ball's in the air. You could tell that it's kind of been his mindset going up. Even on the ones that he don't come up with, just the thought of him fighting through the DB, like little things like that is where I feel like he's grown. Year 4 now? He's in year 4? I'm getting old. Nah, I'm kidding. But as for him, it's all mentality. He needs to stop thinking so much. He has. I would say from his first couple of years to now, him thinking as much has slowed down, and I just needed him to play much faster. And you can tell that he's done that with his releases, his hand fight, and his ability to go and attack the ball. He's playing to his strong suits, and I feel like once you get that confidence instilled in him, it's going to be a hard one to cover.
Mike Leslie, WFA. Working with George, you've always been good at going up and attacking the ball, especially on a fade ball in the end zone, but that's obviously also one of his really strong skill sets. Are there things that you guys are kind of comparing notes on there, and is there something maybe you picked up from him in the first couple months of working together?
Nah, the greatest thief of joy is comparisons. Trust me, it will kill you. So as for GP, we going to fight to our strengths. If he love them jump balls, go ahead and get it. If you feel like I need to go get him, I'll be over there. He knows that. So for us, it's just playing off one another. Whoever's hot, whoever got the high hand, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Because we probably on fire. You dig what I'm saying? So as for him, we're gonna just play to our strengths. Understand who got the high hand, who's feeling what. If you feeling it, he can have it. If not, I'll take it. And that's just I feel like we're gonna be the best version of ourselves, and that's how we're gonna get the most out of it. Because once you instill that confidence within both of us, that we could be who we think we are, it's going to be a tough duo to stop.
Together a lot. You come out on the field together. I know some of that's baked into you guys aren't probably going to be part of the special teams, so you're off on the side during those special teams periods working together. But how has that relationship between you developed?
Yeah, as you said, just spending quality time together, man. Just understanding, just having those conversations, just man, this is mad exciting. So all we got to do is just keep our head down and grind. I mean, it's already destined, you know what I'm saying? With at birth, with the talent that we have, as soon as we break the huddle, it's already destined. So at the end of the day, it comes down to the work that we put in, how serious are we about it, and are we going to take this to the next level, or are we just going to be another duo that's just playing ball together?
Pat. Hey, CeeDee, Pat Doney, NBC Dallas. I was just curious how happy you were for Jake Ferguson, the deal getting done there, and just to see it, knowing that you guys are going to be teammates now for years to come.
All these people that's getting paid just know I got an invoice coming to them. So,
Did you have to pay them?
yeah, I did. So my invoice is doubling. I don't care how much money. Nah, but I'm happy for Ferg, man. Watching him from a young pup to who he is now, being a vet and stuff. So you get to see the kids grow up.
You're the old man now.
And then Shotty the other day when we asked about the first padded practice, he said the thing that stood out was the wide receivers blocking and the effort in the run game.
Yeah.
Is the group really embracing that?
Yeah, this is a commitment, man. We want the run game to open us up, and we want them boys to enjoy having explosive plays just as well as we do. You know what I'm saying? We be seeing what they do on the play action passes, picking up the blitzes, picking up the A-gaps, like things of that. That stuff hurt. You know what I'm saying? But we don't see that because we too busy in the back end trying to get open, But you get back, you look at it on film, and it's like, how can we repay these guys? So once they break to the next level, just understand that they got guys on the next level that's willing to put it on the line for them. And that's myself included. Like, I know I'm a hell of a blocker once I get my mind committed to it, and I feel like when our backers are nice enough with our O-line, our running backs are nice enough to get to that second level. So once they do, the excitement starts, and we'll see what happens after that.
Louis Scruggs, NBC5 Dallas. CeeDee, what are you seeing from Kair Elam, your DB out there?
Yeah, he's nice. He's fast. So getting behind him is not easy, but I will say he's real smart, he's real intelligent, and he's comfortable back there. It's not much that you can do to get him, really rattled. I like that he's playing with confidence and he's in his own little world out there. Obviously, on an island, you're always in your own world, but he's comfortable there. He's having a really good camp, honestly, and for us, we still gonna go at him, obviously.
Mingo in the receiver room with you. What are you seeing from him, and how can he help this team this year?
From Mingo?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, he's strong. That man, he's real strong. And once he keeps that strength in his routes, he's gotten so much better at the top of the route. I've learned that from OTAs, like going throughout OTAs and then camp, he's gotten way better. He started in OTAs getting better, and then now you can see it in camp. Once we put pads on and things get serious, it's transferred over. So as for him, I'm happy for his growth, and I'm happy to continue to help him. And as I'm helping him, I'm getting better as well because I'm telling him things that I see from a different point of view and just letting him know where he could be better. And then I'll take the things that I tell him and I instill it in myself. So.
You talk so much about how when Dak's on the field, you're going to have a big year. Dak gets a lot of criticism from the outside and don't appreciate the type of player he is. Can you just talk about Dak, how he handled that criticism, even though he's had a lot of success?
Yeah, man, that's what comes with it. It just happens. They're going to criticize him because of the playoff performance, and rightfully so. Like, I love Dak, and I'm with him. I've been with him. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows how talented he is, arm talent. He has everything. He's real smart. He's a leader. The leadership is unquestioned. He have his team ready to run through a wall for him. And, man, like I said, we'll see. I'm light on my words because I don't really like to do the hoorah and rah-rah and then it don't come into fruition. But I know one thing for sure. I don't want to sell no empty dreams, but I know we're going to have a good one this year, though. That's for sure. They don't. First of all, they don't know how hard it is to be a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. They don't know it. Secondly, they don't know how hard it is to play for the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? And then the criticism that comes with it and how big the sport fans is with it. And as for Dak, man, he does a great job of, I will say, blocking it out. Because, man, he act like y'all don't even exist sometimes. And it's crazy. I'd be like, bro, do you not see this? Because I see it. And I'm literally right next to you, like, you know what I'm saying? But he does a great job of turning the blind eye, being present, being where his feet is, and just continue to, push and become a better quarterback, become a better player, father, and friend for me. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding the whole situation of what he's going to, you can make light on him, but that makes us want to battle for him harder.
All right, we're done. Thanks.
Thanks.